to the next episode in our series about transmuting your body into a powerhouse. Now, just in case you haven't been following along, hopefully you have, it's not about becoming a power lifter.
What?
It's not about becoming big and strong.
No.
A powerhouse is for what purpose, Bersabeh?
Oh, for the Spirit of God to dwell in.
That's right. It's for the Spirit to come through. It's for you to be able to be powerful and productive and to accomplish your purpose in life.
That too.
Because, let's face it, you're not going to be able to accomplish your purpose in life if you're constantly worn out and weak and tired.
No.
And so this particular episode is a topic that's challenging for most of us in the modern world, including me and Bersabeh. Getting adequate amount of sunlight. Now, I'll just tell you, in my opinion, you can tell me if you have a different opinion. I think Bersabeh is a little better at this than I am because she goes out and sits in the backyard a lot of times in the afternoon to kind of decompress. But it's...
sun gazing.
Sun gazing. I sun gaze in the morning. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes, I do that.
So she's a little bit better than I am, but the fact is most of us spend the majority of our lives in artificial lighting. Now, artificial lighting does provide some benefits, like increased hours of productivity. Let's face it, our ancestors, when the sun went down, they were done, whether they wanted to be done or not. But increased hours of productivity can even be a detriment, can't it, Bersabeh? That would be a question.
Right. Yes.
And how could it be a detriment?
Increased hours of productivity?
Correct. Longer days.
That's why I paused because I didn't quite understand. Are you saying that it's bad to have increased hours of productivity?
I'm saying it can be.
Oh, yeah, I guess maybe we disagree there. I don't.
Do we? That's okay.
I
don't know. I know some people in your family who stay up till 2 a.m.
Oh, is that what you... Well, I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
What's the question?
And it's because of... Well, maybe you should listen. Because of artificial lighting. Our ancestors couldn't Our ancestors could not stay up past sundown, even if they wanted to. So there is a benefit to having increased hours of productivity. When the sun goes down, you can still get some things done, but that could be a detriment.
Yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't consider it as productivity. I would consider that you're wasting time and staying up for no reason.
Netflix.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I don't see that as being productive.
No, it's not. It's not. But some people do work and work and work and work and work and work.
True, but that's not healthy either.
No, that's what I'm saying. It can be a detriment. One of my clients just told me last week that he worked till 2 a.m. and then he couldn't get up the next morning. So it can be a detriment, but it does have benefits as well. Now, let's move on. And according to medical life sciences, the use of artificial lighting at nighttime.
Yeah.
What are some of the downsides of artificial lighting at nighttime, Bersabeh? Do you know?
I know it messes with your sleep.
It definitely does. It increases the risk of sleep disorder. It actually affects obesity.
Wow.
Depression, metabolic disorders, and even, this is something I just learned, breast cancer.
What?
Artificial lighting at nighttime. So the human species has evolved to develop a circadian rhythm of being awake during the day and asleep at night. For our ancestors, when the sun, as we already stated, when the sun went down, they went to sleep, with very few exceptions. Now, Bersabeh, all right, we kind of follow the sun. Actually, we beat the sun up in the morning.
And we beat it down.
And we beat it to bed. Because we beat it up in the morning. We're very, very early risers. But that's how we're wired.
You're talking about all kinds of lighting. So not just phones and computers.
No, all kinds of lighting. These lights that are lighting us up here are artificial lighting.
I'm a little slow today.
Yeah, come on, get with the program.
Okay.
So the widespread use of artificial lighting in street lamps in offices, in stores, in homes, and a multitude of other locations worldwide has interrupted our natural circadian rhythms. Computers.
Okay, I gotcha.
Right? In fact, it can be said that almost none of us experience a truly dark night. Now,
That's
we're not
true.
talking about a dark night of the soul. We're talking about a dark environment at night.
That's true.
Most just don't, because they've got a phone lit up by them, or they've got, this or that glowing, or that,
Or night lamps, salt lamps,
Exactly.
crystal lamps.
Now, the reason this is problematic is that the hormone melatonin is affected, and this hormone is produced by the body in response to the circadian rhythms. And its production is suppressed by too much light at nighttime. Let me repeat that because it's important. Melatonin, which has tremendous beneficial health effects, is suppressed by too much light at nighttime. It also includes a lot of antioxidant properties, melatonin. It lowers cholesterol. It aids in sleep. And it boosts the immune system. And so if you're doing things to suppress the melatonin, you're not going to be a powerhouse. You're not going to turn your body into a powerhouse. You're not going to be healthy. And hopefully that makes sense to you. It also, melatonin, aids in the healthy function of the adrenal glands, the ovaries, the pancreas, and the thyroid gland. So you want to pay attention to those things. Now, research suggests that the main culprit is blue light. And that's what comes off your phone and your computer, and fluorescent lighting, and common electronic devices such as I already stated, laptops, computer monitors, smartphones, tablets, televisions.
Oh, yeah.
Get the TV out of your bedroom. It's blue light. It's, how many people do watch TV before they go to bed at night?
A lot of people.
A lot of people do. And you're bombarding yourself with blue light, which affects your melatonin, which has all those detrimental effects that we already talked about. Simple solutions, just simple things you can do. Turn off your devices rather than leaving them on standby. Reduce screen time at night, at least 30 minutes prior to bed. Now, I know this is tough for a lot of people, but put it away at least 30 minutes prior to going to bed. You can wear blue blocker glasses.
Yeah.
Bersabeh and I both wear glasses. I have my contacts in now, but we have blue blocker lenses on them. And when I'm wearing my contacts at my desk, like I am today, I wear blue blocker glasses as well, and that helps. You can wear a sleep mask. Now, have you ever worn a sleep mask?
I don't think I would like that.
You haven't tried it?
No.
Yeah, I tried it for a while. It's kind of, I didn't like it either. It kind of feels confining, but it really, really makes a difference. It's just pitch black. And choose lamps that do not emit blue light. All these things can mitigate the effects, the negative effects we talked about. Here's another important one that Bersabeh and I decided. In fact, I think you were the one that kind of drove this behavior. What do we do with our phones when we go to bed at night?
Leave it outside the bedroom.
That's right. We leave it far away from the bed. Now, I used to, I use my phone for an alarm and to check what time it is. And I used to set it right on my nightstand. I don't do that anymore. I set it in the bathroom, which is a separate room away from our bed. And it helps me get up in the morning, too, because when the alarm goes off, I have to get up and get out of bed to turn it off because I get up at least half an hour earlier than Bersabeh does, and I don't want the alarm to wake her up. So
It won't.
Yeah. Little do you know, but now you do know. It won't wake her up. So place the phone away from your bed. On the flip side is natural light. Obviously, which is what?
Sunlight.
That's right. And what is well known is that sunlight is crucial for vitamin D,
Yeah.
synthesis and for a healthy working immune system. Vitamin D is probably one of the most important things you can take for overall health.
True.
And it's important also that when you take D3, just as a side, that you take it with fat because it's fat soluble. So make sure you have some kind of fat that you ingest it with, or it won't digest properly. And this will help your immune system. Sunlight also influences other hormones as well as your circadian rhythms, which improves your mood. Could you use a mood improvement sometimes?
That's why I sit outside.
Could it? It also improves your energy.
Yes, it does.
Could you use an energy boost sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a new wave. I don't know if you've seen this going through social media that is trying to condition us that sunlight is bad for us.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What else is bad for us? Air.
Yeah.
Oxygen is bad.
Meat
for
is
you.
bad for you. Oxygen is bad for you.
You shouldn't go outside.
Breathing. You should not breathe.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
Yeah. No. Sunlight is great for your mood and your energy.
Yes.
Now, here's another controversial practice that I practice off and on. Sun gazing. Have you ever done it?
No.
No. Well, well, some medical
I've
professionals.
tried it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
Well, we do it in the morning, and then you can't see anymore, and then I stopped. It's the only thing that makes sense. Stop.
Dilates your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, some medical professionals believe it is never healthy to look directly at the sun. I mean, let's face it. Some medical professionals believe all kinds of things.
They shouldn't be medical professionals.
That's right. You know, how do they get it?
What do we even know it's true anymore?
Yeah,
We
I mean,
don't.
do your own research. There's other medical professionals like Andrew Huberman, who is a neuroscientist from Stanford School of Medicine,
That used to mean something some time ago.
that advocates sun gazing. Now, let me just give you a couple words of caution. If you're going to attempt sun gazing, you need to be careful. And you only need to look at the sun in small doses. And, were you going to say something?
No, go ahead.
Never ever look at it at midday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
If
say.
it's above your head, don't do it. No.
He says to do it at sunrise, like right when it's rising.
And sunset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only at sunrise and sunset, never in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Now, some benefits, according to earthclinic.com, of sun gazing includes improved dream recall.
Oh, man.
There you go. Energy boost. Increased melatonin and serotonin. It fights fatigue. It increases the size of your pineal gland. It improves the quality of your sleep. It improves endocrine health.
Oh, I'll be outside sun gazing tomorrow or
when,
tonight.
when we walk the dog.
Yeah.
One last practice that's often difficult with a busy life, yet beneficial, is to take a sun bath for 30 minutes a day. Now, this is a tough one for me. Like I said, Bersabeh is a little better at this than I am
What's a
because
sun bath?
you go outside and sit in the sun.
Oh.
What do you think? You soap up?
I'm
in
like,
the
how do you
sun?
go, like, what are we doing here? How does that work?
Laying out or sitting out in the sun. You're in rare form today, Bersabeh.
So you're not really taking a bath. Okay.
Yeah, it's called a sun bath for 30 minutes per
Well,
day.
you're not going to go sit outside naked, is what I'm saying.
Not unless you have high walls and you feel very confident about it.
Okay.
So, I don't know. You don't sit outside for 30 minutes, I don't think.
No, it's too hot
do you?
here.
It gets pretty hot. Yeah, we get triple digits here. We're not there yet, but it's close. So, all that hopefully is valuable for you. Take what works for you. Do what you can. For sure, I'm pretty sure you can commit to limiting your devices prior to sleep if you choose to make that commitment.
Yeah.
Your body will thank you.
Mm-hmm.
again, hopefully this is valuable. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for being here.
Spending a couple of sunny moments with me and Bersabeh. God bless you. We'll talk to you next
Bye.
week. Bye.